What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Basically, man, in this video, I want to just give acknowledge and give credit where it's due. Single moms, man, or even moms in general, when it comes to raising their kids, especially young men, they held it down, man, and they did the best what they can do. And a lot of them raised young kings. Or some of them most of them raise young kids. I'm not the guy with the all and most and some, but just know that everybody didn't raise kings, and multiple women raised kings. So in that ballpark. Now, I think, man, certain females that I came across, they motivated me because they actually have been in bad situations where like the father's not there and they still come out on top and put their kids in the best situation. Now, this topic is basically about what men have to do in order to, or what men should start doing, so these three things don't take part in our community, as far as young men being raised and being around single mothers. Number one, they'll start to basically repeat the program they the mothers have. Whatever the mother does, as far as the way they think, a lot of females think more emotional than logic. That'll start to roll over into that young man's life. And then you'll see a lot of his development. He's going to start making mistakes that land him after school suspension, or in school suspension, detention, probation, things of that nature, because they're acting on impulses instead of thinking logically. Now, I know this firsthand because I've dealt with that situation, and this is why I'm able to speak on it. So as we begin to put more influence and being in our child's life, we can start seeing that we can gauge them and help them make decisions based off of logic instead of emotion. Number two, they're going to develop a shy and timid personality, because over time a child can get yelled at and be screamed at, or even get beat for making a mistake. So now when they see that they're headed in that direction, they come up with a lot of excuses to avoid getting yelled at, beat, etc. And now you're programming this young man this young man is now, I'm not saying it's being done intentionally, but now he's being programmed to create excuses as a man. And we know as men, like, excuses don't fly. So now we have to understand that we have to teach our children to accept the fact that they made this choice and it won't happen again. Number three, basically their personality will roll over on them. As far as for example, if you take a young man that's always outside with his mother in the summertime, and then you take him and he's with his dad in the summertime, that father's going to see a lot of things that normal men, well, I ain't gonna say normal, but men that are boys that are around men in the summertime, you won't see that. They're going to act like their mom. It's hot. They're going to be worrying about bugs flying, like smacking bugs down, and they're not going to be focused on playing or doing anything in the sun. It's hot outside, because that's exactly what their mothers do. And it's not a knock to mothers, but it's just something that us as fathers have to start doing to correct the situation. So this isn't really about what mothers aren't doing. It's about what men aren't doing. So us as men, we have to step up and be better fathers, like our fathers or our grandfathers. And if you didn't receive that type of program, then we gotta change the narrative, man. And it's important. That's all I gotta say about the topic, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.